Alright, here we are, Wednesday evening before a Saturday 100-mile race. We've been putting together some bags for, a little optimistic here, this is a finish line bag with some nutrients and stuff, but we've been putting together bags for every 10 miles, got a 90-mile bag and 80-mile and so on and so forth. So people are always wanting to know what you do for food on these events, what you do for strategy, how you know what to eat, rather than just showing up and trying to dig through a bunch of food and figure out what I want. And I don't really believe in responding to wants at the time of the race, because all you want to do is stop and not eat and you feel sick. So have these meals already plotted out, 70 all the way through the beginning, even a pre-race packet. So I've got gels in there to throw in my pockets every 10 miles to take on the 5. So I've got some potassium, some B12, some electrolytes, and salts, not in every packet but strategically timed. So trying to just take care of overall nutrition and prepare for some of the things that I know will happen and need to be tended to. And then we'll of course have pills and foods and Gatorades and all sorts of other things handy in the roving aid station, which will be our vehicle for this particular event. But just wanted to give a quick little depiction of what it is that I take on one of these events, and we will we'll check back in here over the next couple days, just kind of showing where I am and what we're doing in preparation for the race. All right, it is 11:08 right now, night before the race. We've got all our race gear here in the hotel so it doesn't get accidentally stolen out of the vehicle, but we've got a lot of water and other stuff that's going to be ready to have the ice in it. And got to get up in a couple hours. It's after 11. Got to wake up at about 3:45. So we're getting ready to get to bed right now. But about 3:45 in the morning, we got to get up, get ready, get this stuff out of here and into the vehicle, and then get ourselves 30 minutes over to the race to get the vehicle inspected. Also got to buy ice and do a few other things in that process. So race is right around the corner at this point, and we're ready to move things into gear. We're going to be functioning on very little sleep on a very long event. So try to just get in bed now as fast as we can and just get a little sleep, so we have something to fuel us through the long day and potentially long 2 days we got to deal with tomorrow. So there will soon be more to follow. Here we are, 8 minutes out from the start of the ultra. 5 minutes, I just announced it. Beautiful sunrise getting ready to kick off in Cheney State Park out in Kansas. Got the event going on right over there. We're going to do 6 miles in the park and then hit the road for, another 97 miles. So getting ready to make it happen, and real excited. So.
They're leaving. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we are, 20 minutes in, doing my first scheduled 10-minute walk. About 2 miles down, 98 to go. Feeling good, nice and cool out. Nice light breeze, so far so good. Of course we still have 98 miles to clear, but just want to get that first video on my first walk early, walk often break.
Alright, mile 15. Is that 15 or 20? Mile 15. Alright, mile 15. Is that 15 or 20? Jog along.
Starting to get hot. Very windy, but doing good so far. Just gonna get some water and take a couple of gel packets and keep moving. Alright, coming up on the 20-mile checkpoint. I'm sure they'll have a video of me coming in, but I wanted to just get a glimpse of what I'm running on. This is wind coming from the southwest, so it's hitting me from that side back there. And, behind me, it's where I've been, and in front of me looks basically the same. Going up a little hill right now, but so far so good. 1/5 of the way through, not hurting at all. feeling good. So we'll see what happens. But so far so good at 20. So hopefully I can continue feeling good and let's keep moving. All right, here we are, 20 miles. Feeling good. Right now I don't have anywhere that hurts. My feet are fine, legs, hips, everything's fine. So just taking a little break. But I know it gets progressively worse. Right now, if we just had to multiply the pain by 5, I'd be fine to finish this. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But all's well at 20 miles, so we're just going to keep trucking along, keep making these videos, and see what happens.
All right, 30 miles. Here he is, still jogging.
Yep, doing good. Getting ready to change into that hot weather gear. Just passed up guy from Oklahoma. So he's from Broken Arrow. You can barely see him out there, but
They're slowing down.
very slowed down. We're still cruising, but things are going to start getting hard soon. I can feel nothing specifically, but just overall you can feel it setting in. So we have the dig for the last 2/3 of the race, but we're doing good. All right, just hit 30. We're coming up on 33 miles, and scenery's changed a little bit to corn. Still windy as heck, and it's pretty dang hot. Now it's 90 degrees. Been out for 8 hours, so right now we're doing a 24-hour pace, which isn't gonna hold up, but that's where we're at. Thought I'd make a quick video. Feeling good at 33, but definitely gonna be worn out soon, so it's gonna be a lot of gutting it out. But just wanted to kind of show the change and scenery and see where we were. All right, just left the 40-mile checkpoint, ice station, whatever you want to call it. Heading right into the wind for 12 more miles. You can't really tell here, but it's a rolling country, so big hill out there I'm going to have to deal with in addition to this wind, but just going to keep moving, but wanted to get in a quick video. All right, just made 50 miles, right at 13 hours. Dang windy, right in my face. You can see what's behind me. Got kind of rolling hills in front of me, and sun's still high in the sky, over 90 degrees. Man, this wind's brutal. Got to make another couple miles, and then I finally get the turn out of this dang wind. Whew! The only cutoff point on this course is at 53 miles, so just trying to get there. And then I have a lot of time to make it if I make that, so that's where I am. All right, here we are, mile 70 on the Honey Badger 100-mile ultra, and you know, this is one of those deals that if you don't do 100, it's a DNF, did not finish, and there's only one category. It's 100 or it's nothing. Well, 2 categories. 100 or nothing. So we're at mile 70. It's 2 a.m. right now. Everybody's tired. I'm bonking pretty hard. My feet, knees, everything hurt, but scheduled for some medicine, scheduled for some muscle milk, some nutrients. I'm hoping taking a little break and getting rested up, and perhaps I can get out there and start feeling a little better. Doesn't matter. We're not going to DNF this one. We've come way too far. Been on the road for 20 hours straight now, and we're not just going to walk away without a belt buckle after all this work we've done. So we're just going to keep moving, see what happens. All right, here it is, about 4:30 in the morning. I'm trying to just film a quick video so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Got this headlamp on, so it's kind of cutting my head off because I don't want to just be too bright while we're talking. But out here, 4:30 in the morning, and as you can see, it's just black. The moon finally came out, so it got a little more light now, and little lights down there. That's actually Julia's car, and she drives out a few miles, and I run out to her and get some water and stuff, and gives her and little white time to sleep and do whatever while I'm running. But it's been a long night, just running into the darkness. It's very interesting, and You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it, if I was going to be able to make it through the night, just because it's so dark and it's so weird and you're alone. And I thought the people behind me might have been catching up, but for a while I could kind of see their pacer vehicle, their crew cars, headlights and stuff. But it's been a long time since I've seen any headlights out on the course, so it's been a long night. But coming up on mile 77 at 4:30 in the morning, can't complain about that. You know, about to break that 80-mile mark, and then it's all kind of bringing it home from there. So it looks like, and don't want to speak too soon because I still have 23 miles to go. But looks like I might actually make this happen. So, all right. It's now Sunday morning, start of a new week, and starting it off right with a nice sunset or sunrise in the background, and about 84 miles into this 100-mile run. So still got a ways to go, but kind of reaching that point where I'm starting to wrap it up. You know, 16 miles is still a significant distance to cover, but it's I remember mile 60 thinking, oh gosh, I have 40 miles left, this is so terrible. But here we are, coming up on mile 85. Soon, not too long after that, will be mile 90, and then we'll be bringing it home. So been a good experience so far, and glad I got the document. All right, here I am, about a mile from the finish line. So, heck of a day, heck of a night. So we finished the Honey Badger 100 this morning. Got my crew here, Julia filming, got little Y over there. First thing we did was come back and get some hamburgers at the hotel, and then took a nice 5-hour nap, since we'd all been up for about 36 hours, and now here we are having some pizza. This is kind of like a post-race meal, really reloading all the fat and carbs. I burnt over 15,000 calories in the event, but feet are good, legs are good. We hit the swimming pool, doing all the normal stuff that people do. And I can tell you, coming in right after the race, I was limping around, kind of funny, but just a couple hours later and a little rest, we're good to go. So that's the experience I had with a 100-mile race. So we had some pre-race videos and definitely the race videos, and now here we are. So I don't know what's in store with other runs or anything, and kind of hard to think about it the same day that he did a 29-hour run, but we'll see what happens. So until next time.